Hello, hello, hello! Have you ever wanted to meet your favourite TV stars and heroes from the days of old, all in real time, to bring a ray of sunshine in a galaxy of today? Well, look no further and come down to the Harmony Circuit. A safe haven that's fun for the entire family. A haven with the greatest and latest artificial intelligence system created by none other than Phineas Spanner. This place offers to be a treat. A treat that has helped with sadness and depression for every being and every citizen in the entire galaxy, whether they be a kid or an adult. We've got show hosts, we got your favourite characters, and yes, we even got Crash Bandicoot. Hello everyone, I'm Justin Fletcher, here to welcome each and every one of you to the
Harmony Circuit,
where every day is a
hell of a time.
And we're going to have a lot of fun!
The Doctor and Fenton continue their journey to get home, but they also have been figuring out the true identity of Jonathan Mercer. They continue to see his face nearly everywhere, but cannot find out due to him erasing everything from others' minds except the Doctor's. They would need a stronger signal to properly locate him, hence they arrive at the one place that can provide a healthy signal to locating this man. At the Harmony Circuit. Once there, the Doctor had Fenton scan Mercer's location with a stronger signal. It would take a while, so the Doctor went for a wander. But he would see that there is darkness in the space station, as the parents were stripped of their souls and the children have gone missing. The Doctor uses his sonic on one of the victims and finds out that these attacks are not alien or human, but of a much greater power. The press then arrived, and the Doctor thought he saw Mercer again, but was dragged away by a young girl of 18. Her name was Cleo Spanner, daughter of the man who created the Harmony Circuit. Cleo resents her father, and told the Doctor that he doesn't matter. Phineas Spanner has not been seen by the public in 10 years. Since he's installed a new program into the circuit, and the latest update is causing problems. Cleo's not interested in this at all, until the Doctor piqued her curiosity, and the two went to see Phineas, at least to figure out what has gone wrong. They first went into one of the houses, the house Cleo went for babysitting. There was a girl there called Courtney, who lived in that house, but she hardly smiled in public. Her parents were strict and in some cases abusive that she could have sworn that she saw marks on Courtney when she came to babysit. Cleo remarks on how a child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. When the Doctor asks about her relationship with her father, she just moves to investigate. With the sonic screwdriver and Fenton's input, the Doctor tracked the disappearances to a server room in the lower decks at the circuit. With a bit of sonicking in entry, the Doctor and Cleo arrived in the server room to find Phineas Spanner and ask him questions as to what is going on. Suddenly, a TV started to play, with Justin Fletcher presenting. Here to tell the story of Phineas Spanner and how Justin came to be. It all started on Earth, where Phineas and his lover Julie were married and inspired. They wanted to create a haven for everyone to bring smiles with bringing fan-favourite characters to life. It was their legacy. But time was a cruel mistress as Julie died during childbirth, and to make sure their dream could come true, he was going to make his first interactive character his wife, causing a rift between father and daughter. But try as he could never bring Julie back until a miracle arrived in the form of a new program and a new Genesis. Justin Fletcher appeared behind the Doctor and Cleo and warns that if they try to stop him, terrible things will happen. But in the spirit of good entertainment, Justin did the unthinkable. He had his minions of stuffed animals who were once the lost children to capture the Doctor and Cleo and have them thrown in the TV. And Justin could create his masterpiece as he turned the Harmony Circuit into his own demonic playground. The Doctor and Cleo were awoken to a shock as they had been transformed. The Doctor became a big bear, and Cleo was now his sheep hand puppet fused to his arm. Although creeped out, they had to find a way out, until Justin appeared before them, ready to begin his show of nightmares, where he taught the Doctor and Cleo a hellish version of counting, tying your shoes, and sharing. Cleo reveals that she doesn't really hate her father. She cries herself to sleep knowing that her father never comes home. Embarrassed at what she just said, Justin left Cleo to one side, but then he tried to make the Doctor spill his guts, before his stuffing was spilt all over the stage. But with a great trick of his left hand, the Doctor and Cleo escaped through a trap door and away from Justin. Cleo was in bits, and the Doctor tried to cheer her up, but Cleo doesn't know that if she could ever face her father, or that he could ever would still love her. I think they're going to have to go and see for themselves. But the Doctor promises, once she finds her father, he was sure that those two would patch things up in time. It would help her heal, to get closure that those two needed for a long time. The sonic screwdriver caught a reading of Phineas's location, but it was stuck in a place where the Doctor's now big arms can't reach. But with Cleo's tiny body, she grabbed the sonic and gives it to the Doctor. They were led to the dressing rooms and they found Phineas, who was shocked and depressed. Justin told Phineas that he'd leave Cleo alone in exchange for him staying in his realm forever. But Phineas and his wife, he had his wife, but she wasn't real. But the love that he and Cleo had for her, that was real. Justin had to be stopped for Cleo and all the children and parents Justin had hurt. Phineas didn't know. He was told no one would get hurt. But then Justin appeared to stop Phineas from revealing any more.
Leave him alone! Look at me! Who are you? Why are you doing this?
Oh, you know who I am. I'm Justin Fletcher, host of the Harmony Circuit, and we're going to have a lot of fun!
No. Why are you doing this? No being of such a level could have this much power
Unless it's part of the rules, yes. Oh, come on now, Doctor. Surely you must know the rules by now. Well, not you, a different Doctor. I mean, he fought a lot more of me than you ever had in your entire life. Oh, but don't look so down. You know what helps me when I feel down in the dumps? I let out a big old laugh. Some people say it's the best medicine. And it can have so many different variations too. For instance, if you feel all jolly for the holidays, I go ho ho ho. Or for a little laugh between friends, a little naughty joke in pubs, I go hee hee hee. But for me, Doctor, me personally, when I laugh, it comes from every fibre of my delicate little heart.
He's one of them. Pantheon has two new gods, and he's What on them?
I am Ixius, the god of pleasure, the Pantheon's latest god, host of everything that's fun, the last fleeting pleasure that the human soul will face before the devil takes what is his.
Ixius was once a real-life god, flesh and blood, but when the Chaos Collective came to challenge the gods, Mind's Eye had bested him. He was turned into atoms, and those atoms transferred into a computer program, a program that found its way all to the Harmony Circuit. And now, because the Doctor brought along his TARDIS, D would broadcast his show across the entire multiverse, and bring joy and happiness to all. But, seeing that he has to follow the rules, he puts the Doctor and Cleo into a game show. The prize was the TARDIS and the freedom of Phineas. One last game show for the Time Lord victorious. Dee starts taunting the Doctor's past and causes a rift between Cleo and the Doctor. Cleo, despite the disgust, told the Doctor to let it out. The Doctor reveals that he was once that man, the Time Lord victorious, the man that Dee said he was, and that he was given a chance at life that he didn't deserve. And he was trying to find out why, and he's scared of becoming the person that he was again. With a swish and a flick of his wrist, because Cleo had her mind completely broken, she was ripped from the Doctor's arms and into the arms of the god of pleasure. The time has come for the final act of the show. The Doctor versus an obstacle course with a button to freedom in sight. Dee had Cleo proudly in his arm, saying that it'll soon be time to rise. Seeing his daughter possessed by a monster, Phineas had to stop him, but Julie stops Phineas, saying that they won't be together anymore and to let Cleo go. But the real Julie would never say that, he thought, as Phineas dashed all the way to the bottom while the Doctor was struggling. Dee did not like cheaters and got really angry at Phineas, proceeding to squeeze the life out of him. He could only say sorry to Cleo and how he wishes that things would have been different, that he could have been the father she loved. Cleo wakes up from her trance and makes a final gambit. She pulled herself off of Dee's hand and flings herself to stop the button, even if it costed her life. And that is when it was revealed that the Doctor's screwdriver was on Cleo's person when she was taken. So she was still with the Doctor when she pushed the button. Game over. The god of pleasure has lost. The god of pleasure is sent back into the program and the Harmony Circuit. The Doctor and Cleo return to normal, but Cleo was lying lifeless as Phineas fears that she had died. Cleo wakes up with a gasp, saying her mother saved her, as father and daughter tearfully embraced. The Doctor contacted Fenton and asked if it was all clear, and those that Dee had taken or had returned. But there was only 4 signs of life: the Doctor, Phineas, Cleo, and the now angry and furious god of pleasure, who will destroy those who had cheated him. The rules of the Pantheon matter not to him, for he will destroy them all. If not for him, the second god brought into the Pantheon will destroy them in his stead. The Doctor, Cleo, and Phineas were strung up and about to be destroyed, until a toy nightmare llama came with Dee's program and smashes it. That llama was Courtney, who was no longer blind by Dee's games. The god of pleasure was ripped apart. But the fires of Mordor will burn you all. All was well. The souls of the children had returned, as did the souls of the parents, with some learning to be a little nicer in the future. Phineas and Cleo thanked the Doctor for saving them, and Phineas told him something that the doctor has been wanting to hear for a good while now.
We all stumble. I did when I almost lost me daughter. But you saved her. You kept her safe. You saved her and me. Even though I didn't deserve it, maybe, just maybe, you were given this chance at life to find yourself, to save people, and to heal them. It's in your name. To heal.
Thank you. Thank you. And I believe you deserve a prize!
Moved by Phineas's words, the doctor gives him a little surprise. The original AI of Justin Fletcher. Phineas and Julie adored Justin on TV, and Justin was amazed by Phineas's growth. But now Phineas is an adult. Phineas has the greatest blessing of them all, being a good father to his baby girl. Father and daughter were reunited, and after saying goodbye to the doctor, he leaves, with a mission still left to be completed.
Guess that's the end of the Harmony circuit. I'm sure they'll bounce back in no time. Safe to say the AI will be much more friendly from now on. Damn straight! But if that was the first new god, who's the second? Hello? Doctor? Don't tell me that Alice is there. Where are you?
Don't go. Don't go. Please don't go. Don't go. Please. Please don't go. Please. Please. I must say, this has never happened before.
Your vitals are going nuts. What just happened? I'm fine. Just I'm fine. I'm fine.
Guess that's the end of the Harmony circuit. Wonder what kind of schmuck will come up with the next idea. Wonder if it's awesome, and probably something that won't kill us this time. Yeah. I wonder.